First image came out, it wasn't mirrored. Tried it again, I got a paper jam. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, what's happening? What's going on, amazing people? It's your girl Nasha, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in to watching this video. I'm so happy to tell you guys I did my first big sublimation order. Y'all, it was like 18 or 19 shirts, right? Crazy. My experience was super crazy, and I'm here to share it to y'all. I'm here to tell y'all what I went through, because it was definitely not how I expected. Okay, so if you don't know what sublimation is, what I'm not going to do is go into the scientific term of what sublimation is. Sublimation is basically putting a picture on a shirt. I don't know about the molecules. I don't know about whatever. Basically, you print a picture, you heat it on a shirt, voila. It has to be, for the best picture and outcome, 65% polyester or higher. As far as the shirt should be 65% or higher. Guys, I did my first sublimation order. Was I intimidated? No. Was I excited? Yes. But I knew, like, I had to do it. I took it on as a challenge. But let me tell y'all even how I got started before that, because I feel like for what I went through, I think I'm gonna do what I wish I would have knew before doing my sublimation order for beginner. Let me know if you want to see that. I think I'm gonna drop that. I might drop that next week. I might drop that in a couple days. I don't know. Just subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell, that way you won't miss nothing. And sorry y'all, this ring light thing. Anyways, let's talk about how I got the order. Alright, so boom, I'm at church, right? Church is out, and so I'm talking to my bishop, and I was like, I think I'm gonna start doing the t-shirt stuff. I think I want to start a business. He was like, oh wow, really? I've been looking for somebody to make some t-shirts. I was like, oh wow, really? So I took on the order, I took on the challenge, and what he basically wanted was a picture here on the chest, right here. Well, I would say this is the chest. He wanted a picture here. And so I had already ordered supplies, but everything was for like vinyl and stuff. What he wanted was sublimation. So I did my research and I got all my supplies, right? So what I did buy was, if I'm sweating, y'all, I'm sorry. The supplies that I got was the Epson 2720 printer, which I then had to convert to sublimation. And by doing that, I got the Hippo, I think it's Hippo, Hiippoo, Hippo ink. If you guys want me to tell y'all how I changed my printer, my regular printer to a sublimation printer, let me know, okay? So I got ink, sublimation ink, heat transfer tape. This was actually a 2-pack. The other one is just in the drawer. And I got asubpaper. This is the actual paper that the image is going to print on. So when you get the printer, do not put the ink in it, because it comes with ink. It comes with regular ink. Do not put that ink in there. Put the sublimation ink in there, and then you print on sublimation paper. Literally, sublimation paper. But guys, I will leave everything in the description box. Click on the link. I stand by these products. They haven't failed me. And if you purchase from my link, once again, your girl's the Amazon affiliate. I'll get some coins from it. So don't hesitate. Click on the link. Do me a favor. Help me help you, okay? So, word of mouth, guys. Uh-oh. I done kicked my camera. With that being said, word of mouth is the best promo for yourself. Word of mouth. You never know where you're going to get an order at. No matter what business you got, okay? So I ordered my shirts off of jiffy.com, and I got them here. I made sure, yeah, they were 100% polyester. They were good shirts. I didn't know, I can't remember the name of the shirt. I'll write it down here, but I didn't know what that meant. I'm like, I hope this work out, because it was like 100% poly racer mesh or something like that. I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, is it just 100% polyester or what? Like, that's all I need to know. Whatever this other stuff is, whatever. I ordered the shirts, praying to God, that it was gonna work, and y'all, it did. But okay, so we got the supplies, we got the shirts. Let's get into the actual day of the order. No, let's get into designing. I designed it using like Canva and Pixar on my phone. Saved it from Pixar as a PDF. I think it's a PDF. Got it to my computer, uploaded it to designspace for Cricut. So it was going to be as like a print and cut thing, okay? And I'm going to come back to the whole print and cut thing because I didn't really use it, but I used it. But I'll let you know what I'm talking about. So, guys, I was a little skeptical. I know I'm just like laid back or whatever, my bad. I was a little skeptical about the sizing of the image because the size of the shirts the sizes of the shirts that I had went from large to a 4X. So I didn't know if the scaling, I think I'm gonna take these off. If I'm not looking in the camera, it's because I can't see. So, yeah. Uploaded it to a PDF, saved it as a PDF, got it to designspace, print and cut. Okay, scaling. So I was unsure, like I was saying, if the image would fit for a large the same way as for a medium, vice versa. I mean, large as the same way for a 4X. So I printed it out on regular printing paper. The scaling was fine and everything. The image was fine and everything. All that was fine. Let's start the project, right? Okay, so I put the asubpaper in. Here we go, about to start. And my mom like, yeah, it's about to take a whole hour, whatever. And my church was doing revival actually, and so I was like, I'm gonna drop the shirts off Saturday. That way, I don't have to be so early Sunday. No, didn't work out. So, start the print. Put the asubpaper in the printer. Y'all. Here come the drama. Here come the unnecessariness, right? Put the paper in there. Why I got a paper jam? Why do I have a paper jam? Like, for what? Why do I have a paper jam? No, that's not even it. Put the asubpaper in. I forgot to mirror the image. Because I went to my computer settings. There's certain type of settings to put in to get the best quality of your picture, right? So I did that with the actual computer. And during that process, I put mirror. That didn't work. So first image came out, it wasn't mirrored. Tried it again, I got a paper jam. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, what's happening? Third time I tried it, y'all. Third time I tried it. Why do I have lines in my paper? Why do I have lines in my paper, y'all? What's happening? And at this point, I'm like aggravated. I'm peed off because this unnecessariness is happening for no reason. I never had these problems. Why is it happening now? I'm like, the devil is really getting on me for no reason. Doing my research, YouTube. I'm in a couple groups on Facebook, asking questions. Y'all, it took forever, but I found my answer. So, what I mentioned earlier about changing the settings on the printer, you actually have to change the settings in designspace. For anybody going through the trouble, I just want to let y'all know, before I figured that you had to change the settings on designspace, I had wound up doing like a test run on my printer, right? And you know how like the lines come out with the colors like black, yellow, magenta. Some of the lines were not complete lines. Cleaned my computer out. Like I cleaned it out, cleaned the printer out, and then, sorry y'all for my words. Cleaned the printer out, and then I reprinted on regular paper just to see, you know, how it's gonna turn out. All the lines were there. I'm like, I bet, cool. Put the asubpaper back in there. I still got lines through my freaking image. So fast forward to finding the video. And if I find the video, because I can't remember, I'll link it in the description box just in case anybody want to refer to it. So I realized that I had to change the settings in designspace each time I made a print. Time consuming. Yeah, I know. Yes. So the next clip that you guys are going to see is what needs to be changed from this to this. Okay guys, so this is where you're going to start making your changes. In designspace, when you press print, the left hand side is what you're going to see. Turn off the bleed, turn on use system dialog. The right hand side is the actual instructions on what you're going to do. This next image right here is the actual changes. Paper type is what you're going to change. You're also going to change the quality, and then you're also going to press more options at the top. This is the more options tab. You're going to change from automatic to custom. At the bottom, take off the high speed, do not mirror, press advanced. The next image that you should see is the one that is on the right hand side. Change the color controls, color mode, gamma. Enter in these numbers where you see brightness, contrast, saturation, and density, and then press OK. Okay guys, so once I figured it out, I did the settings, each cut, each print, and it came out perfect. It came out, and I want to show you guys, I kept some of the, oh, example, look. I don't know if you can see it. The lines, yes, horrible. So once I figured it out, I printed them out. You have to print out one at a time. One at a time, you gotta print it out. You gotta do the settings each different time. I put it on print to cut, and then so I printed it, and my Cricut was ready to cut. Put the image on the mat to cut, and I realized, like, this is taking mad time. Like, I could just cut it out myself. So I did like the first three. The first couple of them, I did it with the Cricut. Then what I started to do was printing and then canceling the cut. And then I would print like, let's say 3. Like after the third print, I would make sure I print the next one, but I'll be cutting the 3 out at the same time. So I tried to get a rhythm, you guys, and I got a little bit lost. So, but I figured it out, okay? I figured it out. I got everything done. You see how I printed? You see how I cut it? You see how I cut it out? Designspace had cut it out like in a box. They cut it out in a box. So I did a test run of the shirt, and when I pressed it, like the press came out in a box. Like you saw like the box press. So I wanted to cut it and get as close to the image as possible. That way it's not like uniformed. Like it's not just like boxy. Okay guys, before I go any further, I wanted to show you before and after of changing the settings. Left hand side is without changing the settings. Right hand side is with the settings. Total difference. Remember when I told y'all that it was gonna take me, I was estimating an hour? Comment down below, pause the video, and comment down below how long you think it took me. Just guess. It took me 9 hours. 9 freaking hours. I started around 4:30 p.m. I didn't get done till like 1:30 a.m. Around like 9 hours. Y'all, like, what the hell? Why did it take me so long? From figuring out the printer, setting things up, trying to get into the rhythm of things. And y'all, one time, one of these sheets took like 45 minutes to print out. Why? I don't know. Like, everything was just happening for no reason. But I got it done. It was the devil. I got it done. So guys, before I actually started the order, I did a trial. I did a test run, and I don't know why I'm fumbling with this shirt. So guys, before I actually started the order, I did a test run on the 4X shirt, right? So when I did place the order for the t-shirts, I made sure to buy one extra of each size that I needed. That way I had like room for error for one shirt. And after that, I was dead. But with this shirt, I would be able to see where I would be able to place my shirt properly for the best look. This collar's all messed up. So when I did this, I instantly noticed that the logo, the label, the picture was too low. Let me just put it on. So, you see? Hi. So the logo, the picture is way too short. It's way too low. I mean, so I'm glad I actually did this and I was able to see that it actually go up here. So you guys, it's always a good thing to test before you actually do the order, especially when it comes to something like t-shirts and stuff. As a beginner now, if you profesh, do your thing. But as a beginner, do a test run, okay? So y'all, even though I got discouraged during the video, I kept pushing. I really didn't want to give up at some times. There was sometimes I wanted to cry because I just couldn't figure out what was going on and why this is happening now at crunch time. You guys, I literally did a full shift, like over a standard 8-hour shift a day. But it was trial and error. I figured a lot of things out. I'm glad I went through those things because, you know, I know what to do next time. If somebody needs help on the Facebook groups and stuff, I'll be able to tell them because I went through it. And I'll be able to tell you guys all the mistakes that I made so you guys don't have to make them, okay? So, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. At the end of the day, y'all already know how I say it. At the end of the day, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Peace. No, don't forget to like, share, comment, and all of that.